Kanojo Mo Kanojo. This is a series I have had many different opinions on. At first, when I first reviewed the series, almost 2 years ago at this point, I thought it was very good. Only about 60 chapters at the time, and I thought everything was pretty well written.
That's right. Today, we're talking about Kanojo Mo Kanojo, a manga that's about to get an anime and something I enjoyed immensely.
Flash forward about a year and a half to about chapter, 100, and I kinda hate the series now. And my favorite character in the series, Kyoto Ishino, is a really poorly written character. And now we flash forward a year from that, and now I'm just very disappointed in what the series has become. Because now, the series Kanojo Mo Kanojo, Girlfriend, has ended, and I am just sad. I'm not sad because I actually liked the manga, not like Fire Force, an actual good manga, but more sad that there was so much potential in this series, and it just feels that it just lost its way. One thing I see people say about this series when they speak about it is that it's just a really fun, goofy series that you don't need to take seriously. And while I would love to agree with that, I kind of can't, because the series really does try to have really strong emotional development, but I think it just fails so poorly at almost every turn. Now, don't get me wrong, I do think there are some instances of good development in this series and really good writing, such as Nagisa's arc, which appeared at the end of Season 1, or Sakisaki's arc during the Firework Festival around Chapter 60. I think that was all really good. But after that, the development gets really poor, and now it just feels like the series was trying to have its cake it needed to, with trying to have the guise of being, oh, I'm so silly, you don't need to care about it, but then trying to have really strong development, but just failing so hard, it's really bad. I mean, the final arc of this series probably exemplifies my hate for the development the most, with Noya, a character who has shown to not be very materialistic, suddenly be like, oh my god, Marika got 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I'm in love with you. That's 4 times. Like, it's really dumb. And of course, I can't talk about Shino, but I mean, what's there to talk about with Shino? I made a whole video on her and why I think her character is just so bad, and just a Chica from the quintessential quintuplets, but if she was handled poorly. I guess this is one thing that I think is kind of funny out of the ending, is that because English readers got the final chapter before Japanese readers, we got this pretty funny Hiroyuki tweet. It's like, hey guys, I know y'all got the chapter, but Japanese fans don't have the chapter, so can y'all hold off? I kind of got a big chuck out of that because, like, he's like, stop spoiling for my readers. But other than that, it's a very disappointing manga. I thought it really had a really strong start for about 60 chapters, but again, it just faltered, spun around its feet, had bad development, and never really found its footing again. I really wish it did, but it didn't. Now, I don't think this is a completely unsalvageable manga, and if you just don't care about bad writing, which this series has, and you can enjoy it for what it is, kind of silly. It's just, for me, I can't enjoy the silliness. For example, I love 100 Girlfriends, but I can't enjoy the silliness when it's really trying to couple with really poor development. 100 Girlfriends is really silly, but then has really well-written development. And this series just, it doesn't, so I'm just not a big fan. But yeah, 100 not 100 Girlfriends, my bad. Girlfriend, Kanojo Mo Kanojo ended. I'm kind of disappointed, but, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, because if you've been reading the series, you knew it was not going to have a great ending. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.